Thomas Merton, great American prophet of peace, said in the days leading up to his death in 1968, he said, "We don't need to discover a new unity. We need to rediscover our original unity, the essential unity at the heart of all life." We're standing in the courtyard of Casa del Sol at Ghost Ranch in the high desert of New Mexico. Casa del Sol is a little retreat center, a spirituality center that my wife and I have been part of birthing over these years. We speak of being committed to the oneness of the human soul and the healing of creation. On the day that we blessed this little center in 2006, we used words from the prophecy of Isaiah. The words are, "I am about to do a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it?" Part of the new thing that we are paying attention to is the awareness, the consciousness of life's essential interrelatedness. How are we to be part of serving this awareness and translating it into action in our lives individually and as nations and as religious traditions? We spoke these words from the four corners of the Casa del Sol courtyard. "I am about to do a new thing, now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it?" The afternoon of the blessing, I was out jogging in the high desert. My mind was elsewhere, aware of the oneness of my breath and body moving together, so I wasn't entirely attentive to what was on the path in front of me. And what I thought was just a branch on the path, as I leapt over it, it coiled and rattled. I was immediately over a diamondback rattlesnake. My heart pounded and I accelerated. I didn't even look back, I was so frightened. But it didn't take me long that day to realize the synchronicity of encountering the rattlesnake on the same day as blessing this center that is committed to the oneness of the human soul and to the new thing that the Spirit is stirring within us and in the hearts of people all over the world. In the native traditions of this land, the snake, especially the rattlesnake, is revered as a symbol of new life, new beginnings. The rattlesnake sheds its old skin, the old skin often filled with parasites, in order for new life to emerge. Do we know that the soul force of new life is deep within us? And what are the sheddings that we need to be part of in order to enable new beginnings, beginnings around oneness, to emerge from within us and between us in our relationships? And particularly, what is the shedding of the ego that we need to be part of? Whether that is the shedding of my ego that so often separates me from you, from others, whether that's the ego of our nation that so distances itself from the well-being of other nations, or whether that is the ego of our religious traditions in which we've pretended that we could be complete without one another. Thomas Merton, the day before he died, said to religious leaders from around the world, "My brothers, we are already one. The challenge is to become what we already are."